You trust your firewall. You enabled 2FA. You think you're safe. But what if the attacker doesn't break your security? What if you open the door for them? This is the digital grave, and today we're re-exposing the real-life social engineering tactics that trick people into disabling their own 2FA. We've been told that modern firewalls and two-factor authentication are the ultimate defense. Companies deploy enterprise firewalls from providers like Cisco and identity protection systems from Microsoft or Okta. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Firewalls stop malicious traffic. 2FA stops stolen passwords. They do not stop human manipulation. Let's simulate a real scenario. You receive an administrative security alert that looks like it came from your IT department. It bypasses spam filters because the attacker spoofed a trusted domain and mirrored your company's internal email formatting. The message reads, "Critical security breach detected. Your 2FA method must be revalidated immediately to prevent account suspension." Technically, nothing was hacked. Psychologically, everything was. The attacker doesn't attack your system. They attack your instinct to protect yourself. Here's what's happening in your brain. When you see the word security breach, your body releases stress hormones, adrenaline and cortisol. Your fight or flight response activates. Rational thinking decreases, urgency increases. And 2026 phishing campaigns are engineered for this exact reaction. Attackers now mimic automated system recovery protocols. Messages include phrases like, "Token desynchronization detected," "Security certificate rollback initiated," "Privileged access timeout pending." It sounds technical. It sounds automated. It sounds urgent. Then comes the pivot. The attacker asks you to approve the pending verification request. Scan this QR code to re-enroll your device. Confirm identity to restore access. That moment, when you click approve, is when you hand over the keys to the kingdom. One of the most dangerous techniques today is called push fatigue. Here's how it works. An attacker already has your password. They trigger dozens of MFA push notifications. Your phone buzzes, again, and again, and again. At 2 a.m., half asleep, you finally hit approve just to make it stop. And just like that, they're in. Another variation. The enroll new device trick. You're sent a QR code that mirrors legitimate onboarding processes. It looks exactly like something from Google or your corporate identity portal. You scan it. Behind the scenes, the attacker registers their device as a trusted secondary factor under your account. No malware, no exploit, just your authorization. Here's the terrifying part. This attack requires zero exploit development, no zero-day vulnerability, no advanced malware, no encrypted payloads. Compare that to something like the Stuxnet worm, which required nation-state resources and years of engineering. Now compare that to a 5-minute phone call impersonating IT support, which is cheaper, which is scalable, which leaves fewer forensic traces. Exactly. And once the attacker registers their device as trusted, they now have a persistent, legitimate foothold inside your secure network. They don't break in again. They'll log in. So how do we fight back? We build human firewalls. Here's the 2026 pause and verify protocol. Never approve unexpected 2FA prompts. Use out-of-band verification. Call IT using a known number, not the one in the email. Check hidden metadata. In many spoofed alerts, if you inspect the sender details, you'll find subtle domain mismatches or external relay servers embedded in the headers. Look beyond the display name. If you didn't initiate the login, don't authorize it. Period. Enable number matching MFA instead of simple push approvals. Disable QR-based enrollment without admin verification. Set up hardware keys where possible. Because the next generation of attacks won't exploit software vulnerabilities. They will exploit hesitation. They will exploit urgency. They will exploit you. Security isn't just code, it's psychology. And in the digital graveyard of breached accounts, the most common cause of death is trust under pressure. Pause, verify, think, before you authorize your own breach.